I don't pick up any life form readings. There's some funny blips on my scope.
That's easy for you to say, sucker.
Coming up on Crossfire Collectibles, G.I. Joe Classified Series number 126, Target exclusive, Tiger Force, Roadblock, Tripwire, and MACLEOD. Stick around. What's up, and welcome to Crossfire Collectibles. Today's video, we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the G.I. Joe Classified Series number 126, Target exclusive, Tiger Force, Roadblock, Tripwire, and MACLEOD. So, I actually had paid for this and it shipped early, but due to DHL, their shipping time was just crazy. I didn't get it till a week later. So I was pretty disappointed in that. Normally if I get something, FedEx, they ship it. I have it in like 2 or 3 days most. But when I went out to get the wreckage, I had a chance to grab this while I was there, and I didn't because I had already had it coming. So we're getting around to this one a week late, but we still have it, and I couldn't do it over the weekend. I just didn't have the time, and I figured I'd wait till sometime this week due to work. I waited till a day off, and of course now we'll finally get to it. But anyway, let's go ahead and go over the box. So here's the black and blue packaging, Classified Series, G.I. Joe, Roadblock Tripwire, 126, the stripes and star at the top. On to the side, you have stats for each, Tripwire at the top, Roadblock at the bottom. There's your QR, and kind of like a blue and black artist rendition. Why does he look like Cal Kestis? Anyway, on to the back. There's a nice little figure photography shot. Tripwire and Roadblock. Little mine detector in the back. You have that nice little outpost, like watchtower. You got a shot of Roadblock's backpack. It's got a chef on it. Tiger Force. And I like how MACLEOD's got that little kind of Tiger Force shark logo on it. Pretty cool. Better shot at the stats if you guys want to see them up close. Over to the side, there's a color art render. And the bottom, there's your UPC. And we'll go ahead and pop this open. But first, please subscribe to the channel. Alright. So yeah, I gotta say, I was really happy to hear this was announced as a 2-pack. Not so much to where I gotta hunt down 2 figures, but Tripwire and Roadblock, believe it or not, were like my first 2 Tiger Force figures that I got. And my seconds were Duke and Lifeline. I still remember that. So good stuff. Crap. But yeah, these really, it brings back the memories, and it's like, oh man, finally. So I always wondered why they didn't make a Tiger Force Tripwire for the Modern Collection. And then Roadblock, of course, was that Collector Club figure subscription service exclusive. So he was tough to get for a while because I didn't subscribe to that set. And his price went up. But I eventually did get him. And I don't have any of the Tiger Force figures anymore. But we got Classified to replace them. And here they are in the plastic dungeon. So you can see a lot of accessories in this pack. So I'm really excited for it. Go ahead and pop those pieces out. Set that down for a second. This thing, or flip around to the back because it's a little more appealing. And as usual, here's your backdrop. Black and blue. Got your star and stripes in the middle and all corners. So neato. And now I'm go ahead and break some of the stuff out. So starting with Roadblock's tripod, it's on a little back piece here. Let's pop that out, and there you have it. So let's see. Looks like a hinge right there, but it doesn't move. Anyways, here's that. I'm starting with Roadblock first. He's the one I was looking more forward to. Go ahead and pop out all his accessories. And here you have a nice Desert Eagle. Very large, for Classified, but Desert Eagles are big. Here's their hole in the front for blast effect. Black matte. I think it would have been cool if they added some, maybe some Tiger Force, decals on here or something, you know, maybe some paint, something like that. I think that would have made it look better, but still cool. Next, here's this little kind of piece right here for his mod deuce. Got your trigger right there, and it almost looks like a magazine here, but it's not. It's just kind of a good plug to plug into it. And we'll get out the ammo belt. Nice flexible plastic. Looks good. Check out each end. All right. Now for that 50 cal, here it is. Man, so cool looking. Like, got the all black mat. Got some brown for like wooden handles. Got that hinge right here so you can move the gun around once it's plugged into the tripod. Come around to the front. There's a hole for some blast effects. Got the Tiger Force logo on it. And we'll go ahead and plug that in. So we just take that piece, pop it right into the tripod like that. Awesome. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and take that piece off right here, and we'll bring this in just so you guys can get another look. So this makes it kind of more OG, you know, just give it a simple handle and trigger on the back. So really cool. I'm not sure which one I want to go with. I'm pretty sure I'm leaning towards this one. It's just because it looks more real. But either way, we got them both. We can decide later. Now we're going to go ahead and pop out his backpack. And here it is. Nice and kind of large. And you get that little frame on it. There's the little chef patch up on the pocket. Nice detail. You got some two-tone green and black in there. Some peg for the back. So we got some more ideas that if we don't want to have roadblock laying down for this, you know, we can simply unplug that, and you can plug this into the back right there, or take the tripod and plug that in so it can just stay on his back and he can hold the gun. And that's probably likely what I'm going to do. So we're going to set that off to the side for a few while we get to the rest of it. Now, here is roadblock. We got his little helmet right here. Actually, let's go over that first. So, kind of a nice upgrade. The same as the heavy artillery roadblock, you know, especially the helmet. But they just repainted this black with the yellow in it, which really looks good. I like that a lot. And then the figure right here. And he is like almost a spot on, you know, replica of the old original American Hero Tiger Force version. The only difference is he's got those, you know, kind of stripes or scratches on his face, maybe paint, you know, some on the back, a few across the front. It looks okay. At least it's not like Flint's all, you know, covering his face like a goof. But let's go ahead and check out his articulation. So, head is on a ball joint and can rotate full 360. The neck will turn as well, and got that little rocker in there. You can move the head that far forward. Very nice. That hinge allows it to move all around. And back that far, so he's almost looking straight up. And he can go side to side. Alright, down at the arms. They are on butterfly joints. This one's a little stiff. Crack it on, but they do work. Arms can come up that high and rotate full 360. Yeah, bicep swivel. Double jointed pinned elbows, but this is the heavy artillery roadblock that did have pin joints. And coming down to the hand, hinge peg, full 360. Can extend out and in. Cool deal. Same with the left hand, out and in. You got super ab crunch that far forward and back that far. You have the web gear that's on them right here, and it is not attached. And this seems like it would come off fairly easy. The shoulder straps are nice and thin. And you have waist swivel. Down to the legs. I like that Tiger Force camo pattern. Looks really good. All right, you got a really good drop leg. Thigh swivel. You have a right drop leg holster. You have double jointed pin knees. Down at the calf, you have some swivel at the top of the boot, bottom of the pants. Looking at the boots, they're like a kind of dark green, maybe almost like a OD green, down into a more green, I guess, shin cover over the front. And down at the ankle, you have the hinge to allow, again, super back articulation, and it goes forward and up about that far. Then you have side-to-side pivot. That's for the extension out. You come that far out, about that far back, and that far forward. All right, so there's your articulation for Roadblock, and I think his articulation is some of the best I've seen on a classified, even though they're older parts, but they're really, really nice. All right, moving on. We're gonna go to TRIPWIRE and MACLEOD, however you want to say his name. And we'll go and start with him. So here's his little bomb grabber. No, I gotta take the box because this, what is it? Mobile armored control lever for explosive ordnance disposal. Whew, hell of a name. I can't remember all that, but regardless, pretty neat. All green, and that's like the coolest part, you know, with the Tiger Force stuff on the sides. Very, very cool. Put him back. All right. We got his tube for his mine detector. Soft plastic, kind of a gray with a green tint to it. And we have the mine detector in the Tiger Force colors. There's the green with a nice yellow up on the handle. Looks really nice. Here's the little control device. So kind of like a portable, you know, handheld controller for MACLEOD. All green, nothing special. A little bit of detail, but no extra paint apps. Here's his pistol. So also same as the last, you know, with this one the green, some detail on it, no extra paint apps, hole at the end for a blast effect. Two-part here. Here's his backpack and extra mine. And I know, like the last time, you know, why didn't they have it to where you could put all the mines into his backpack? But that kind of sucks. So there's one already pegged in there, and this one's kind of sitting aside. And I also don't like that these have these peg on it, because you can't set them down properly. They don't lay flat, you know, so you want to bring him over, you gotta kind of have it hold it a certain way, or it just won't do it. It's like you almost gotta kind of pry it in there and then angle it just right so it doesn't pop out. But it's kind of corny. I don't really like it, but it's whatever. And here's the backpack. So all green, you know, just a remold of the last one. Different paint apps. You got the yellow in it. There's your little, I guess maybe keyboard at the top. Got some blue in there. Looks pretty good. And now for TRIPWIRE. All right, so here he is. Also nice and reminiscent of the classic version. So he's got the brown jumpsuit. I guess these gray thigh pads and boots. Green on the glove gauntlets. There's the gray on the gloves, and then the green armor on top. Same with the knee pads here. You got the green helmet, shoulder pads, and then the vest, of course, on the upper and lower parts of the torso. Like this cod piece this is right here, and the nice Tiger Force camo. So if you want, we can go ahead and loosen up that chin strap and pop the helmet off. Get a look at his face. And here it is. Looks nice. I think he looks good. On the box, he definitely, in that art render, he looks like Cal Kestis. But the helmet looks good. All green. Got the black visor, green chin strap, and then the gray going around almost like headphones. Maybe they're sound protectors. Something blows up next to him, he's gonna lose his eardrums. Now the vest, it can come off. So pop his arms, you know, just unplug it like that. And you can see the full brown jumpsuit underneath. But we're gonna leave that on. Go ahead and pop it back into place. And we'll check out his articulation. So these top shoulder pads can slide off as well. So you could have him basically fully stripped down in just his jumpsuit. The thigh pads will come off also. The head, it is on that ball joint. And it can rotate full 360. A little bit of neck movement, not too much. Head will go forward that far, back that far, and side to side. The arms with the shoulder pads on can go about that high. And it can rotate full 360. Sure, bicep rotation. Double jointed pinless elbows. Come down to the wrist, hinge peg, and it can go down or up. All right, so with the vest on, a little bit of ab crunch that far forward, and back about that far. Just waist swivel. Drop leg. Leg with the thigh pads on, come out that far. Go back that far. And that far forward. There's thigh rotation. Double jointed pinless knees. And calf rotation at the top of the boot and bottom of the pant jumpsuit. And down to the hinge. Allow the foot to go forward that far. And that far up on the ankle. And then side to side pivot. So very cool. Looks good. Check them out from the back. Moving around, had the vest pop out on me, but we'll plug that back in. All right, so both figures stand pretty well. And now, you can see the definite, height difference from ROADBLOCK to TRIPWIRE. ROADBLOCK looks really good. I'm tempted just to keep him looking just like that. No weapons, no nothing. Just the gear he already has on him. But TRIPWIRE forever. TRIPWIRE, however, I'm going to go ahead and gear him up. So we'll start with the backpack. Just get that plugged in right there. Get that tube plugged into the top backpack right here. And then come down to the holster and slide that in right there. And we'll bring up the mine detector. Pop that in his hand. Get that piece around the back by his elbow. Bring the tube around. Connect it right there. And he's almost ready to go. I'm also tempted to keep him kind of helmetless because the other one I have, all geared up. But we're going to kind of do a figure photography pose that is on the box. Go ahead and get that little remote into his hand. Kind of bend the arm some. So he'll be kind of looking at it. Arm out some, extend it a little bit. Then bring the helmet back in, pop it on, Slide over that chin strap. Just kind of have him looking down like that. And there we go. There's our tripwire. Now for our man. That just, I don't know, that just looks like a good pose, just like this. I really wouldn't mind, you know, displaying him just like that. But for the purpose of the video, I'm gonna go ahead and gear him up. So we'll get our 50, our Desert Eagle, and slide it to the holster right there. Kind of move this up a little bit. It's down a little too low. But just like that. Look at his backpack. Feed that through the back of the web gear and into his pack. You know, he could also hold this with one hand if he wanted to. Now, he's going to be a little top heavy, so I think we're going to have to get some figure lab stands for him. And it's okay, it's going to make him a bit taller, but hey, Roadblock's a man of size, so I have no complaints. So pop one of these in each foot, give him a little more stability, so like that. And we'll bring the helmet in and pop that on right there. And I don't think there's anywhere to plug this into the back, but it's okay. We're just gonna have him hold it. So for this case, we might have to take this off so he actually has a full grip. And then slide that to his hand right here. Gonna angle that arm back. Bring this in forward. And holding on to the front just like that. I'm gonna go ahead and feed the ammo belt through. Just to the front. And we'll bring this up to the back. Plug it into the bottom of the backpack, just like that. So, Roadblock's all geared up. We're gonna put some stands into the bottom of Tripwire. As well to give him a little more stability. He was a little bit wobbly and tempting to fall over. All right, so there we go. And they actually look great together. So now let's go ahead and throw these two up onto the turntable and give you some final thoughts.
G.I. Joe will return after these messages.
Be sure to check out our previous videos. A link will always be pinned in the comments.
Now back to G.I. Joe.
All right, so here you have it. G.I. Joe Classified Series, number 126, Target exclusive, Tiger Force, Roadblock, Tripwire, and M.A.C.L.E.O.D, the mobile armored control lever for explosive ordnance disposal. Whew, 2-pack. Very cool set. Actually very, very happy to have gotten this. I know there was some like speculation on, you know, why they're putting these two together. Are they going to keep doing that pretty much, you know, often with some figures? And as we saw, you know, with the Marauders coming, Low Light and Spirit, which we probably have up this weekend, they're putting out them, like I said, them 2-packs for, you know, a lot of reused characters, which in a way I think is actually pretty good. So you don't have to singly hunt down, you know, just one. I mean, you're still being charged, you know, for 2 figures, but you get them together, and I think it's a little more easier on, you know, actually out hunting any individual figures that are especially exclusives. So it's okay. But now, the debate on the Tiger Force, what else is coming? Are we getting any more? We have pretty much most of the OGs. We do not have a Lifeline. He was, you know, one of the main characters in there. But then you have your international releases and then your modern releases. So with them doing Outback, I don't see why we wouldn't get a few others. You know, having a discussion with Mel over at Way I Got It Figured about, you know, hey, are they going to do, you know, Shipwreck with the Devilfish? You know, there's still a Tunnel Rat, there's a Tiger Force Jinx, Stalker, Blizzard, you know, a bunch of them. Are we going to get them? Time will tell. But anyways, these are popping up in Targets all over the place. If you haven't ordered one and you went out hunting and you didn't find one, just go check. You know, they should be hitting any time now. You know, I know a lot of Targets were doing resets, but you know, you get there at the right time, talk to the right person, they can grab it for you, you know, from the back, or you might luck out and find it on the shelf. It's a great buy. Could wait for clearance, you know, as most of the Tiger Force Python Patrol stuff does go on clearance. So, you know, only time will tell. Maybe it'll pop up in a Ross, you know, you never know. But it's a cool set. Glad to have it early and out the way, and I definitely like it. I'm probably going to toy around with their poses and, you know, display them a different way, but for the purpose of this video, they're all geared up, and here they are. So, anyways, that's going to do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please, like always, leave that giant thumbs up, subscribe, tickle that bell so you're notified when we post future videos. Be sure to follow us on social media, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.